ways of becoming a tattoo artist. There's the right way and the wrong way. The wrong way is to get a machine somewhere and start tatting up your friends and scarring up a whole bunch of people and not knowing what you're doing and spreading a whole bunch of disease. But the right way is you find a tattoo shop that you respect and that you like their work, and you bring your stuff in. I had a good fortune. I was an art student before, so I already had a portfolio. A lot of people don't have portfolios. They come in with pencil scratch on notebook paper, and that's not professional. My name is Jennifer Cow, and I am artist and co-owner of Aloha Tatto Arts. I've been a tattoo artist for 7 years. I think people get tattoos for a number of reasons. There is either a personal reason where they want to remember something.
My grandmother was supposed to give me a dream catcher before she passed away, so it was something from her.
Or it's something affected them, and it's kind of like a life reminder. Or they get it because they want to accessorize their body and be cool, and it's beautiful, and they want the attention. So you get two different type of people getting a tattoo. You get people that get it where they can cover it, so it's just for them, and it's a private message, and then they get people that are tattooed everywhere you can see. It's for attention. Just like most about my job is dealing with my husband all day. Owning a shop and working at a shop are two completely different things. It's the keeping track of the bookkeeping. It's like doing it legit is a pain in the ass. Sometimes people have really crappy skin that's been sunburnt 10 million times and doesn't take ink very well and is really tough, so it takes the tattoo longer. Sometimes it's location. Tattooing really fatty, squishy areas of the body is a lot harder than tight, muscly parts of the body. And then sometimes the hardest part is you do a beautiful tattoo, you drive with the customer, they leave, they go sunburn the shit out of it and go swimming, and they come back and it looks like crap. It's not your fault, but it looks like it's your fault. You know, the thing about it is that people leave and they'll go just looking stupid, like go to a bar, like a dive bar, and get drunk and fall down 10 times and rub their fresh wound on a bar stool 80 million times, and then they come back and wonder why their tattoo's infected. It has nothing to do with us. It has to do with the fact that you have cats and dogs at your house, or you don't shower. The sun will kill a tattoo faster than anything. You go out with a brand new sun, or with a brand new tattoo, and it takes about 5 seconds for it to damage it. You'll feel it on fire when you go outside and you have a brand new tattoo. That's your skin actually damaging worse. What happens is it causes it to scab worse. If you do that, it pushes out more color, and then you have more chances of picking and more chances of it being infected. And it just sucks the color out. And so if you go out and get in the sun, that's why we tell you not to go in the sun. And not even with sunblock. Like if it's 3 weeks old, no sun period. There's no like, oh, put sunscreen on it. No, it's a way of taking a beautiful, perfect tattoo and making it just shitty. Yeah. I enjoy most about my job. I like talking to people and meeting new people. Being a tattoo artist is kind of a glorified therapist, and that's fun. And then there's different challenges. You know, people come in and they want a tiger and a waterfall, and it's every day is different. It's not a certain experience that I like the most. I enjoy doing cover-ups for the reason that people come in and they hate their tattoo and they're really embarrassed about it. So I had one lady that's just got a ton of horrible tattoos, and she wouldn't even go out of the house without a sweater. And little by little we covered up all of her tattoos, and now she does tattoo modeling, and she's all out of her shell, and I think that feels good because it takes something that they hate about themselves and makes it something they like. If I can sit down and have fun doing a tattoo, you're going to get a better tattoo because I can spend more time into doing something, trying new things, and adding more detail here that I wouldn't have added if I was rushed or if I didn't know the customer would like it. And so the best part about tattooing is when you're driving your customer and you're having fun doing your tattoo, because you'll love it that much more, and they'll love it that much more, and so you end up, it doesn't seem like it takes as long because it's more fun. And you don't have to worry about the customer second guessing you or being concerned about how you're going over in time, and you're just chill, and that doesn't happen very often, but that's the best part about tattooing. How you doing, Twitchy?
What line? I don't see any lines. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're funny. on that one?
I haven't heard.
People come in and they want their tattoos and they want them now and they won't be talked out of it, and those type of people, it's just honestly better to take their money and get them out the door. And so he came in and his daughter was going to be born in about a week, and he wanted his daughter's name all done in graffiti, which is really cram-packed letters and all this stuff and bright colors. And I had him spell it out a couple times, and we did it, and apparently he missed the birth or couldn't go to the birth, and the mom was mad. And so the name is the same, except she added a Y in the middle of it. And so he had to come back, and we had to figure out how to add a Y into the middle of this bright graffiti. And that was a challenge, and it was very frustrating because you're covering up your own work, and you told him to wait in the first place, and he doesn't listen to you. So I guess the worst experience would be customers that don't listen to you. Weirdest place I think I've ever tattooed though is on the face. I did a guy, like it was like an LA symbol, and they look at you the entire time, so it's really weird because you're just like, okay, stop staring at me, because you're in their face. And I don't like tattooing the hands because they look like shit. They don't heal well. They can blur under the skin. They fade super fast. Your hands are always moving. They're always in the sun. They're really popular right now, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on Pinterest of like brand new tattoos, and they look great brand new, but they come back 3 weeks later and half the tattoo's gone, and it costs you more money in the long run to do a tattoo there because you have to touch it up, and it just never heals right. It's just bad news bears. And then same thing with toes. That's the worst part, is the fact that we can't control what customers do on the outside taking care of their tattoos, but it's our work. So a tattoo might look like, I got this done so-and-so, I got sunburned 9 million times when I got it done. Oh, but yeah, I got it done here. And then everyone, well, I'm not going to go there. It doesn't look good at all. It's the lack of control. Every tattoo's so mainstream anymore, it's really, some people, feet are really popular, which used to be really weird, but now it's really popular, especially on women. Tattooing anywhere below the belt is not very much fun. It's a really squishy, not very fun area, so I like to avoid that. I've tattooed areolas before. That's a little challenging, because especially on real boobs, because they're squishy. Are you really allowed to have bad days? Honestly, the customer really never knows if you're having a bad day. That's how you have to deal with it, because you might know you are. You might know you're kind of in a rut for the week, but they have to think that you have the best work, or they have the best work on you that you've ever done. And so, it's kind of like a professional athlete. You have to be on your game 24/7. You can't, you take a long break. Like when I went on maternity leave, I took a long break, and getting back into the habit, you're going to go back a little bit. So you just have to make sure that you're on your game all the time. When you have a bad day, and every customer you have to start new with the customer. I had a day last week where I got so frustrated at a customer, I wanted to throw her out of the building, but then the next customer can't see that. You can't do that. So you have to just basically say, okay, I'm done with that, start over. And so, honestly, you just got to get out of your head. People that have bad days, if you can't get out of your head, you're never going to get out of the bad day. And so, that's how you deal with it. You have to get over it.